Jay, you think of this building, Oracle Arena. Vince Carter won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73, beating the 96 Bulls. They still have the same cast in play.
Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. The Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. Durant to Green. Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Horford. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Warriors basketball. Durant to Cousins. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Irving to Marcus Morris. With a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Cousins to Green. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. KD for 2. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Goes to the right side. There it is. Al Horford missed his first. That one goes.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. That is great vision to set it up. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Irving to Horford. Lobs it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Jason Tatum tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Can't connect.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Horford. Oh, big finish at the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Curry. To Green. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Kyrie with the rock. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Down to 5 on the 24. Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Brown scores him in close.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Irving into the front court. 12-6 our score. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Irving brings the ball up court. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. 3 for 4. Good start.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Jaylen Brown. And the Warriors have the rebound. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the 3-point play. The lead is down to 6. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Jaylen Brown. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. He missed a pair of free throws. Curry to bring it up. Now down 6. To Durant. Green. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Has a chance. Tatum's shot no good.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Curry to Green. Rises for the slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Durant. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
To Irving. To Horford. Irving. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
With a drop step. Curry to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Free throws good for Irving as he finishes off the three-point play, adding to the Celtics lead. Curry has it. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Watch the screen.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for two.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Here comes the screen. Curry. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Rozier. Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Jaylen Brown at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's struggled so far. And he can't convert the free throw. Here's Curry with it up top. Down 8. To Cousins. Durant. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Deep 2 there, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Boston with the basketball. Beyond the arc for 3. Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. To Cousins. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, you got a dogfight.
New blood coming in for both sides. Celtics have it. Irving to Hayward. Fires the 3. Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
It's Cook with the basketball. Down 6. For 3. Second effort. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Here's Durant for 2. That's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Hayward over to the right side. Kyrie lets it go. Off the mark. Livingston to bring it up. 5-point game. And he buries it.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Hayward. To Horford. There it is. Al Horford looking good. 4 for 5.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Deep 3. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We're through one with the visiting Celtics out on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His team on top by 8. And a putback slam.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
To Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. 4 out of 7.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. It's Golden State basketball. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Shot from the lane won't go. Livingston across the timeline. Down 12. Slam dunk, Sean Livingston.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Rozier. Rozier rocking the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
The shot by Livingston, no good. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Fires the three, cleans the offensive glass. On the follow, way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Irving to Hayward. Has a look. Hayward unable to connect. To Sean Livingston. Durant. Gets it in the right corner. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Kyrie with the rock. To Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. Give him 2 points. High percentage. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Sean Livingston. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Curry. 4-3. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open. Knocks down the three. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Curry. Looking for his man. Swings it. Curry. That's rebounded by Rozier. To Marcus Morris. Scores from the post. Curry. Whoa! What a finish!
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Marcus Morris. Short jumper won't fall. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Aaron Baines, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Curry into the front court, trailing by 10. Down for Iguodala. Nice pass to get things going.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Irving brings the ball up court. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Kevon Looney pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Jason Tatum with the block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jason Tatum. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Curry knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Celtics have it. Irving to Marcus Smart. From long range, count it. Three-pointer is good.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Curry to Sean Livingston. Has a chance. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Irving. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Good shot, good shot.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
It's Steph at the controls. To Sean Livingston. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Sean Livingston has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Here's Irving into the front court. His team up by 7. To Marcus Smart. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Green, deep left corner. Al Horford snatching it out of the air. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Warriors with 4 to shoot. To Green. Gets a shot up off the mark. Tatum. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Shaun Livingston. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Probing the defense. Kyrie Irving. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Irving into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Boston with the basketball. Irving. Tatum. Offensive rebound to Irving. Livingston to bring it up. Right now, down 7. Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game for the Celtics, number 13,
Cleans it up. Offensive board. Curry. Rebound, Marcus Morris. Shot by Tatum, won't go. Horford. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Durant to Curry. Down low to Cousins. Curry. Screen coming. Has a chance. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Substitution being made in this one.
number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Celtics have it. Tatum. Not done yet. To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Irving. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3 in this first half.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Celtics have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. Have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
The second effort from these squads have been phenomenal, with plenty of offensive rebounds between them. It makes you wonder, though, where's the second effort on the defensive half of the court? That's the side that can use some improvement for both of these teams.
Player of the half.
Al Horford has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end. No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors aren't down by too much at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
While there isn't a stat for effort, you can certainly use offensive rebounds as part of the formula. These squads have been attacking the offensive glass and keeping possessions alive.
Player of the half.
Al Horford has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors aren't down by much after 2 quarters, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
Never give up on the play. That's what every coach tells you all the way back to grade school. And that's what we're seeing here tonight with the effort on the boards.
Player of the half.
Al Horford is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics
Have the lead, but not by much.
They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors are within striking distance at the half.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
Have a look at the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
The second effort from these squads have been phenomenal, with plenty of offensive rebounds between them. It makes you wonder, though, where's the second effort on the defensive half of the court? That's the side that can use some improvement for both of these teams.
Of the half.
Al Horford is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, He's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics are in a close game thus far. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
The Warriors had kept it close after one half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
While there isn't a stat for effort, you can certainly use offensive rebounds as part of the formula. These squads have been attacking the offensive glass and keeping possessions alive.
Player of the half.
Al Horford
Has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
The Warriors are still very much in this matchup.
I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
Never give up on the play. That's what every coach tells you all the way back to grade school. And that's what we're seeing here tonight with the effort on the boards.
Player of the half.
Al Horford has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2.
Number 1.
The Celtics have themselves a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors
Are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters.
and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
The second efforts from these squads have been phenomenal, with plenty of offensive rebounds between them. It makes you wonder, though, where's the second effort on the defensive half of the court? That's the side that can use some improvement for both of these teams.
Player of the half.
Al Horford is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors are keeping things exciting in a close matchup.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Rebounds.
While there isn't a stat for effort, you can certainly use offensive rebounds as part of the formula. These squads have been attacking the offensive glass and keeping possessions alive.
Player of the half.
Al Horford is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Curry with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Al Horford able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Cousins. score. Strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Horford. The shot almost to Curry. Cousins. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Driving right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good. To Marcus Smart. Goes to the left side. Morris's shot won't go down.
And it's written all over his body language. I mean, he looks frustrated, vexed, perplexed, whatever other word you want to throw at it with the X. But seriously, that body language, that's something he needs to work on.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Trying to cash in. The jumper's off the mark. Celtics have it. Cleans it up. To Marcus Smart. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry to bring it up. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Curry to Durant. Has a look. And strokes it. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Marcus Morris with a piece. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Irving. Deep right corner. Nice pass to set things up. Works it up top. Horford. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Irving. Oh, had him going there for a second. Irving. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Irving. Fires the three. Off the mark. Here's Curry with it up top. 5-point game. To Cousins. For three. And DeMarcus Cousins buries the three with a hand in his face.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they've picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark at the line. Curry into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Marcus Smart. Going to launch beyond the arc. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Fires the 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. And the defender over pursues. And he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up. 3 titles in 40 years. New arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Curry, the drive, right to the basket. Great feed, sets it up. Al Horford rejects it. The shot clock expires. Kyrie. Not that time. Curry into the front court. Down 4. And a pass stolen by Boston. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Irving. 4-3. Not getting the bounce. Durant with the basketball up top. Trailing by 4. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Here's Durant for 2. And scores on the step back. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Timeout Boston, as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Marcus Morris. Jordan Bell. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Durant. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Missed it at the line. To Jaylen Brown. Has a chance. Brown shot off iron. No good. Curry with the ball. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. That won't go. Horford to Marcus Morris. Tatum. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Jaylen Brown. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Curry with the basketball. His group now down 2. Here's a chance from long range. Offensive board. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. To Marcus Morris. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first.
Working out, huh?
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. KD follows up with the putback slam.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scared.
Ball's controlled by Boston. With the flush, taking on all comers.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Durant across the timeline. Down 5. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound to Rozier. And the rebound taken by Iguodala. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Kevin Durant has it. Beyond the arc for 3. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nice pass to set things up. Oh, he had him there for a second. Hayward to Marcus Morris. Trying to cash in. Rozier shot, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Gordon Hayward at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Possession lies with Golden State. Tosses. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Hayward. Buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
There's the toss. DeMarcus Cousins. With that, he's 5 for 9.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Hayward. DeMarcus Cousins. Tips it. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Gets it in the left corner. Hayward to Horford. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Boston with the basketball. Rozier. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. And Boogie with a little finesse. Guard-like skills at 6'11". Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Celtics way out in front. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight. But it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Here comes the screen. Curry. Aaron Baines sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Marcus Smart swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Rozier Creates the space to bury the three on the step back.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down low, Boogie. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Over to the right side. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Marcus Smart, good touch.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Runner's good there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Able to convert inside.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
To Hayward. For three. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Curry to bring it up. His guys down by 9. Durant. Kevin Durant is going to get a chance at three here, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3, off the mark. Rozier with it. His team up by 7. Has a look. Rozier shot no good with a drop step. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
KD with the rock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Tatum. That no good, off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Hayward. fires the three. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Al Horford pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Rozier. Cleans it up. Horford. Irving. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Great feed to Horford. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. To Durant. And stuffs it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Irving, deep left corner. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Nice pass to set things up. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Irving. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant lets it go. Cashes in. Someone has to get into his zip code.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Into the front court, it's Irving. It's an 8-point lead. Has a chance? Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Curry. To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Irving. Got it from the line. Irving with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Kevin Durant trying to convert the extra try, shooting 66% in this contest. Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time to Irving. Deep two there, won't go.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To the rim. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Curry around the perimeter to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Curry. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Tatum. He's got it for three. Kevin Durant with the rock to Curry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's shooting 71% so far, and he misses that one free throw. To Rozier. Around the perimeter. Rozier. Not that time. Here's Curry with it up top. 9-point margin. Here comes the screen. Curry. Oh, that's how it's done.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. From long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. Curry into the front court. The deficit is 6. Cleaning the offensive glass. Curry to Durant. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw's good for Irving as he finishes off the three-point play, adding to the Celtics' lead. Curry into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. To Green. Here comes the screen. Curry to Cousins. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Kevin Durant has it. Count the basket.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Here's Irving into the front court. Up 5. To Jaylen Brown. Here's a chance from long range. Cashes in for 2.
When things click, they click. That's good offense right there.
Curry with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Morris with a shot, no good. Curry to Green. Curry, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Steve Kerr will change it up. Irving is good.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Cook to bring it into the front court. They trail by 7. Down to Looney. Count the bucket for 2.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Marcus Morris. Jordan Bell with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
From the painted area, won't go down. On the follow, way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And scores.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Horford. Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. Steph Curry snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing in that swat.
Curry to bring it up. The deficit now up to 5. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Kyrie Irving for 2. Cousins has the rebound. Curry. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
That misses with a second to go. The quarters come to an end. This game is all tied up. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And we're underway here in the extra period. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Probing the defense. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Scores from the post.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Durant. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Marcus Morris, strong finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Golden State at the controls. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Curry to Durant. Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. Curry to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. He's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Steph Curry sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down by one. Trying to cash in. A tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To the outside. Won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Kyrie with the rock. To Marcus Morris. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Here's Curry with it up top. They trail by one. Durant. Wide open look, won't go. Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Flushes down the slam.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Two-point shot for Curry. Doesn't get the bounce. Kyrie across the timeline. Up by 3. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Timeout Boston, and this one's been back and forth from the start. They're still tied in this final minute of overtime. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. DeMarcus Cousins for two. Not that time. Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. To Irving. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Curry. To Durant. And the rebound comes down to Brown. And he's going to the line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kyrie Irving at the line for two shots, shooting 80% in this contest. First one, counted. Able to convert on both free throws. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? It's a victory here for the Celtics. They need it overtime, but they win it by 2. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics. Great teams do best. Finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors finished on the losing end of a close score. The way they shot the ball was outstanding. But even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Al Horford seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf
behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.